Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Izzy Hayes. Today the video is on tying from yesterday's video on the 20 things you didn't know about me. Well, some of those things I should have explained more, so this is the explanation video. One of the things was on what my name is really about. My name is Isabel Rose Hayes. I was named after Beauty and the Beast, Belle. My nickname is Izzy, but it was supposed to be Belle, off of Belle and Beauty and the Beast. My mom had my aunt choose how to spell my name because my mom had no idea how to spell. She didn't know what to name me, she didn't know what to do, so she had my aunt do it. My aunt chose Isabel Rose Hayes. Isabel is spelled Izabelle. It's spelled that way because it's unique in its own way, and since it's based off of a movie, they wanted to tie in Belle with it, so Isabel. And my middle name is Rose because of the rose off of Beauty and the Beast, of the Beast having that much time before the rose dies. So my middle name is Roze instead of Rose. And my name is very special to me, even though people may have the same nickname as me and stuff. But my name, ties in because it's my aunt that named me. And she's one of my favorite aunts. I love her to death. It's just a connection that I think we have because she named me. But it could just be me, on the other hand. Another thing was I needed to add another person on my best friend list. The first one was my best friend, Treasure. Treasure, Maddie, Maya, Maddie, and then Cassidy. Sorry, Cass. Love you. Cassidy was the fifth one. It was not to be determined. My brain was just flying high. And the other question was on why I wanted to be a lawyer and go to Harvard and have all these high expectations from when I was 11 years old to now. I've always wanted to be a lawyer. There's my teacher from my 8th grade. She was my first, second, and fourth period teacher. Her name was Miss Eidsmo. She was kind of nice and kind of rude, but she was rude because of the things that she knew that she expected from us. She was rude to I don't know how to explain it. She was rude because she knew we can do better, I'm guessing. That's how I took it. Me and her, we would argue all the time. We would do speech and debate between each other, and we would just argue, and she had this podium that she had up on the top in the front of the class. And I told her I wanted to debate with her. So we started debating and stuff, and that was the one thing, my brain, I loved it, being up there and going through my opinions on the situation and everything. I was I want to be a lawyer. I need to be a lawyer. I have the right attitude, the right everything to be a lawyer. So prior to that, because that was only when I was 12. I was 12 in 8th grade. 13. I started 12 and then I turned 13. Yeah. So 8th grade I was 12 or 13. So ever since 7th grade, because I moved 3 schools in 7th grade, I moved a lot. And with all the things that I had going on, debate was the one thing that kept me together, you see. But I guess this is turning into a story time. But yeah, so that's why I want to go to be a lawyer. The reason why I want to go to Harvard is because of Legally Blonde. It's a stupid reason, but I looked up all the information about Harvard. I even made a poster about Harvard on why I wanted to go there. I want to go to Harvard School of Law for 4 to 8 years, depending if I graduate at 4 years or if I want to take 4 extra years to do school. I just love the area in Massachusetts. I just love the the environment there. Or my second choice is University of Washington, Seattle. I've always wanted to be a Husky. That was my dream school. I wanted to go there for writing ever since I was 5. Yeah, 5. I was in kindergarten. I had a lot of anger problems, but the thing that kept me held together was writing on a piece of paper, explaining my emotions, explaining all of everything. Like, even when I'm 5, I could do that. And when I turned about 10, I was like, I don't want to be a writer anymore. I don't know what happened. I think it was because my parents got divorced. I just didn't want to be a writer. I was like, I don't want to be a writer. Like, that's the one thing I don't want to be. So I took a year to figure out what I wanted to be. And then when I moved over here, I've always wanted to be a lawyer. So now I'm wanting to be a lawyer. We'll see how long that lasts. I think that's it though. And explained the whole karate thing for 7.5 years, I think I said. 7.5, 8. I did karate when I was 5. And I just stopped like last year, not even a year ago. I stopped because I didn't like the people there. I didn't like how they treated me. I didn't like any of that. There's one boy that probably watches this. I don't know. I'm not going to say his name because that's personal. But there's one boy, and I've known him like since I was little. I've known his grandpa for a long time. I went there because I liked him. I actually liked him like a lot, and it kind of embarrassing to say, but it's fine. But I liked him a lot, so I went there. One day I just stopped. I couldn't take it anymore. I didn't like the people, how they treated me. Like, I've known them ever since I was a little, but I just didn't like it. Because I've been gone too long, and then going back into it was just a mistake. Yeah, about that. Let's just take a second. I started at white belt. I stayed white belt for like 4 years. No clue why it was 4 years. Stayed white belt for 4 years. I was testing to go to orange belt. I didn't make orange belt because I missed a couple of things. My friends from when I was little, S&S, I'm not going to say the full name, but they'll know who they are. S&S. I was best friends with them. They upgraded to an orange belt before I did. I'm like breaking down. That hurt my feelings so bad. I thought I couldn't do anything. Even though when I was little, like, it hurt me emotionally and physically. I was like, I cannot do anything. Like, I miss a couple of steps in the routine and like I can't do it. So they got me to yellow belt. When I went back about 3 years ago, and they were like, all right, you can go, because they were like, do you still have your belt? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, does it fit you? I'm like, no, that was a size 0. I'm a size 5 now. Like, I need a bigger size. And they're like, okay. So they gave me a belt, but I ended with 2 stripes on my yellow belt. I ended karate on a yellow belt with 6 stripes. I was supposed to be already upgraded to orange belt. You're only supposed to go up to 3 stripes. I knew every single routine by heart, even like it was 4 years ever since I did it because I stopped. I went back 4 years later. I knew every single routine, but they still kept me at yellow belt. So then I was like, you know what, this just isn't for me. Like, I'm done. So I went and I just stopped doing sports. I did basketball. Made the basketball team in 8th grade. 9th grade, didn't make basketball team. didn't make the basketball team because I didn't do the summer league, is what I'm thinking. Then I did wrestling instead, like right on. Like wrestling was fun. And I did swim and dive because of my dad. He's a swimmer. All through high school and college, I think, is what he said. And then I became a tennis player. Yeah. But I have one thing to show you guys from when I was little. My dad made me this when I was in 6th grade. It was like really sentimental to me. Let me go grab it. Okay. This is what my dad made me. Okay. So karate isn't all about forms and everything. It is about fighting and your form. For my fighting, every single time I would fight, I would always get first place. No clue why, I just had good technique, I'm guessing. Whenever I would do my form, I would get second place. This is my first place medal in karate. This is my mom, my brother, and my dad. They're divorced now, and my brother lives with his dad. This is me from when I was little. As you can see, I have a white belt with 2 stripes. Down here is me and my mom. I love my mom. Right here is a magnet of me and flowers. And then my yellow belt with 2 stripes. This frame means the world to me because my dad made it. If anybody else made it, like, it would not mean anything to me. My dad and my mom mean the world to me. Like, I don't talk about it, like, acting like they, I don't act like they do, but they do. But let's stop talking about that. Well, tomorrow's video is going to be more of a better video, I think. Because, let's just give it insight, I might be collabing with someone. And then, or if not, it's going to be a good video. Because I already have it set up and stuff. I have 2 videos planned for tomorrow. Depending on which one goes through and which one falls through. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you need any more insight, just text me. Or I'll do it later on, like way later on, like in a couple months. But thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, put on your notifications, post notifications, and bye.